It's Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity with day 2 in Granite Hills. Yesterday we got all the soil moved and the boulders placed and the plants delivered, yish. But now you can start to see how this garden is starting to take shape. And I will explain to y'all my process. I started with this longissimum, Dazzlerian longissimum, because it is the thriller. Remember, especially in smaller installations like this, I think of it as a giant container or pot. So I want to figure out what's first. And then the design just sort of evolves from that point. So longissimum, and once that went in, I was really motivated to continue staging my foundation plants. What else did I have that could visually compete with this longissimum in terms of weight visually? Not necessarily the same color, the same texture, the same genus, the same species. That's irrelevant. Weight visually. So we went Aluaudia procera, Agave rostrata, Dracaena draco, Euphorbia balsamifobia. We've got a little mystery agave there at the corner. We're not quite sure what that is. Maybe one of you knows. It's new at Waterwise, but you can see how those kind of bookend, but not in a bad way, against the rostrata. You know, see we have that marriage. Then softness. So we have a giant Aloe cameronii here and a agave mediopicta here. Now the challenge is what goes here. I've got a lot of spikiness going on. I've got another big blue agave I'd like to work in, but I don't want, you know, agave. So we're going to do our Crassula ovata, 15-gallon, right here. We're going to try it and see if the softness doesn't just make it. The softness makes it. Look at that. Look at that marriage between the Aluaudia and the Cameronii and the Mediopicta. This was the perfect foundational choice. And another thing I love about this plant is it's so maintainable. It's so easy to manage. It's not going to grow fast. It can be bonsai'd. I mean, it's going to stay low. It's not going to give me any grief. So that was the perfect solution. If you're looking for something with substance, more at the front of your arrangement, you cannot go wrong with the crassulas. Very easily to manipulate. Yeah, I think, whoo, hey, okay. Well, it is the end of day 2, and Greg, Cullen, and I have managed to complete the Granite Hills masterpiece. We have all of our plants in place. What we did after we staged our foundations was all of the complementaries, you know, the lower profile plants, the portulacarias, the little aloes. I got, you know, I threw in a little bit of bling. Remember, here in Granite Hills, it gets hot, like hot, 105, 110, and so on. This is east behind me, west in front of me, so this is going to be thrown in full sun at the hottest part of the day. One of the challenges that I thought I was going to face with this was this giant white wall against this big borrowed gorgeous monolith of a mountain here. But with our artful mounding and our mature plant specimens from Waterwise Botanicals, I think we've done a really, really good job of balance already. I mean, even as a brand new garden, it's going to look finished and tight and not like it needs to, quote unquote, fill in. So after we got all of the secondary plants in place, the guy started the irrigation. We ran subterranean drip just in rows. Because these plants are really, really tough, they're not going to need a lot of water. So we didn't run rings to each plant. We just ran some rows. And tomorrow we will come in with our top dressing rock. Now our client really wants it to be dramatic and dark, but I'm concerned about the absorption of heat. So what I'm going to do is go as dark as I can with a 3/8 inch gravel, something in the brown family, and then I am going to splash black lava rock in areas. All of the accents around this house, the door frames, the light fixtures, they're all black. So I think splashes of black will be magnifique. We also found rock, little rubble-sized rock around the property to kind of shore up areas where it was a little bit steep from the mounding, and that acts as natural retention when we lay our 3/8 inch rock. So I am extremely happy with this installation. And when we finish and get the rock done, it is just going to be absolutely spectacular. This garden will be watered once every couple of weeks for a few minutes, and that'll be it. So until tomorrow, this has been Laura Eubanks reporting for Team DFS in Granite Hills with day 2 and your succulent tip of the day.